not, which, as you can see right here, is not. He does throw down a robotics facility to try to get an observer, and as you can see, he does not have that many units. I have a pretty large economy over him right now. So as you can see, right now we're both just trying to rebuild. We actually have the spine crawler still up here, which I should have moved down here, which I didn't. As we're trying to resaturate ourselves. You can see right here, I do probe, but I learned from my last mistake. I pull back because otherwise I'm just gonna lose everything. That is a ton of zerglings, by the way. That's probably more than I should have gotten. By now, I'm actually starting to get more gas, and I actually don't have the mineral saturation that I should. I do get more there, but I have a decent saturation down here, but it's still not that good. The only reason I'm doing so well right now is simply because I had one base. I had an extra base when he attacked, and I was able to keep units on it. And you can see he is starting to get more probes. He does actually have a pretty good saturation right now. Look at the income tab. He's still a little bit behind simply because I have an extra base, and I do have this one starting to be more saturated, but it's still not the way you need it. But as you see, I'm starting to get more roaches here. And I think yes, I do get this layer here. And as I mentioned, this is a very long game. I really drew this out. I probably drew this out extremely longer than I was supposed to. As you can see, I do have a very big army size. There's a big army size difference. And now he is kind of closing. I see this. I'm going to split my army up. This is extremely important. Now I get a pretty good surround before he's able to force field. So, and he does leave that open. He does force field that there. The force fields really help him out, but those zerglings, I had so many zerglings that I just absolutely surrounded him. And as you can see, I still have a very large army size. And right now, I actually, because he forgot to rally those probes, and oh wow, that's very interesting. He took almost all of his probes out of his main to put onto this expansion. See, right now I actually could attack him and probably finish him off. But I'm a very macro-oriented style player, so I want to have a large army. I want to know that I have the army size difference. As you see, I do have a Hydra's Den now, so I'm going to start producing Hydras, which are very efficient and very effective against Protoss players. See, he still has this pylon here, and he has this observer here, which I don't ever see. I still am very noobish when it comes to spotting cloaked units. It's very hard for me still. I believe I do take that out sooner or later. He does have this expansion, and he has a few units. But as you can see, if I were to attack right now, there's really nothing he could do to take it out. He has one Void Ray up, which I'm actually going to have some Hydras pop up sooner or later. If he had actually attacked right now, he might have done something, but he is trying to take an expansion here. I'm taking a third expansion here just because my main is almost completely out of minerals. But as you can see, I do pop some Hydras right here. He does have a Void Ray. He has two Void Rays that I believe he's going to actually attack with. Yes, he's going to try to attempt to make an attack. But I do have plenty of Hydras here. They're going to really stop this by any means. And he's going to lose a Void Ray and a Phoenix. So obviously he wasn't expecting me to have the economy saturation that I have now. He actually has a better economy than I do right now because that expansion is fully saturated, and that main still has a lot of probes in it. So, and plus my that could be a good reason I pulled all my drones off of that. So I am going to be saturating this base now, which should help out. Look at the units lost tab. He has lost a significantly amount more as far as resource wise. So, but as you can see right now, I have a very significant army advantage. The early pressure that I put on him just completely annihilated his economy. Now we're gonna have an engagement here. That he has 3 Void Rays and 3 Sentries right there, and he has 2 Colossus on the high ground, which really help. You see, he's gonna do some very decent force fields. Now, I do make a mistake here. I decide to go after the Colossus instead of just attack moving and taking out everything. Now, as you can see, my army size dropped. What I did wrong there simply was I saw the Colossus and decided, okay, I need to go after them instead of pulling back out of their range and then taking on the Void Ray and sentries that were up in the front and then moving on to the Colossus. If I had done that, I would not have lost quite as many units as I did. I lost quite simply almost 10 to 15 units, which is just plain too much when you consider the situation that I was in with the massive amount of difference I had. But thanks guys for watching. Hopefully I'll get this uploaded pretty soon. And yeah, thanks guys. I was just gonna let y'all see my placement. Oh, and I did get upgraded to platinum. I haven't done a video in a while. I have been in gold for a while. I know I made a video when I got into silver. I didn't make any gold videos simply because I didn't have any good ones, and I was just so caught up with school. But hopefully I'll be getting more videos out. So thanks guys. This is Shadow SC2 going out.